welcome back to After Erie. I'm your host, Denny Kanderlick, and today is a very special day because today is a Sunday, and I'm going to be reviewing Summer Camp Nightmare. Now, the way I have found out is that Summer Camp Nightmare doesn't really count as a horror movie. Wait, that can't be right. But it is! It was recommended to me by my friend Faris over at Zenemit. Link in the description below! It's a pretty grotesque movie that seems to deal with some serious psychological horror and tends to explore certain themes like rape, pedophilia, and even hanging. The movie's about a group of teenagers and little kids who go to summer camp, obviously. Eventually, the people at the summer camp get really bored of the religious director's rules and restrictions, so they decide to rebel. At first, it's a little joke just to be able to have some fun for a day or two, but eventually one guy pulls out a gun and it quickly escalates into a very dangerous situation. Now, without further ado, let's get to the ratings. Let's start with the pros. The movie can be absolutely hilarious, and the soundtrack is so cool. Plus, the characters are well written, which is a rarity for these kinds of horror movies in this decade, let me tell you that. Now, while I did enjoy this movie very much, I'm kind of disappointed to say that this movie has more cons than pros for me. Now, I said that this movie can be really funny, and that's true, in the sense that the movie is very cheesy. But, I don't like those cheesy male jokes, especially when the boys see a nurse and they go like this.
Great.
I got a kid down here with a rash. Just thinking about you. How you doing?
That is one tasty chick. That's Nurse Newman. She must have drove up from the girls' camp. I love it.
Listen, pal, you really need to zip it up.
Stay out of my face, small crap.
Hey, frick you, it's my show! And yes, I am trying a new catchphrase. And yes, it is sad. A good example of the cheesiness in this movie is when they made a parody of that one song that has been stuck in my head for hours. Have a listen.
The bus driver, bus driver, bus driver. Here's to the bus driver with us today. He drinks and he smokes and he tells dirty jokes. Here's to the bus driver with us today. God bless him. He needs it. God bless him. He needs it. Here's to the bus driver with us today.
Guys, this movie is so cheesy. I just can't. Also, I just want to add that if your bus driver is smoking and telling dirty jokes while he's driving you to school or camp, I don't think this guy should be a bus driver. Like, imagine you're being driven to school and your bus driver just turns around towards you like, then you should probably call the cops immediately. Alright, back to the ratings. Now, another really big problem about this movie for me isn't the cheesiness or the snarky comments, but this movie explores teenage behavior way too much. Like, I don't think any teenager would pull a gun on an old man. Now, for me, what this movie had to do overall was a 4.5 out of 10. I didn't enjoy it as much as I would. There were no teenagers making snarky comments. I mean, you know what I mean. So there you go. Summer Camp Nightmare came out in 1987, and it was really, well, mediocre. Not one of the best known movies, but glad I got to watch it. I enjoyed it, but the snarky comments and self-defacing parody was not very good. No. If I could watch it again, I would. But I wouldn't exactly go in there with very high expectations. It's a fun movie, but it's not the best I've ever seen. Hey there, just a final message from me before I go. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And if there are any horror movies you want me to review or maybe rank, or, you know, just leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to check them out. Alright? And this week, Friday, you can expect the kill rating I promised last week of Predator. Alright then. See you later.